Hey, it's Frank from 40 Honeybee, and just doing a quick video here with the GoPro. Hopefully it works all right. I'm just gonna check this hive here, my walkaway split. I did it 8 days ago, and normally I wouldn't check it for about 10 days. So I'm checking a couple days early because we're in for at least 2, maybe 3 days of rain events here, and I don't want to get into the bees when it's raining. What I'm hoping for is there could be capped queen cells as of now, as of the 8-day mark. I've seen capped queen cells as soon as 5 days, but even if they're not capped, I just want to have a look at if and how many queen cells they've developed. So I'm hoping for at least 8 because I'd like to make 6 new colonies out of this. But you can only do that if the queens are there, if the queen cells are there. So let's have a look at 40 Honeybee. So I'm hoping this hive will be nice today. I have got the smoker going, but I also have my summer uniform going. I took 14 stings the last time. You can still see them there. 14 stings the last time I wore this uniform to look at the bees. It wasn't a smart thing to do. It's pretty hot. It's 30 degrees Celsius, which is about 86 Fahrenheit, which is pretty warm for these parts. But I'm hoping these bees will be happy. It's a nice foraging day. They're doing some foraging, as you can see. There's not going to be that many bees in this hive, and there's not going to be that many foragers. So I'm hoping that I can just get through a few frames, get a count on how many queen cells they have, if any, and then move on out of here. This is my first time using those migratory lids. Seems to have worked pretty well. I'm sure I'll discover pros and cons. And again, I put about 3 frames of worth of nurse bees in here. So I don't expect it to be packed, but you can see that's pretty much what we've got. 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe there's more. There's a good amount of bees all the way out to the end here. Not many on this side, but a lot out there. So let's just see if we've got queen cells. I left them. I took this whole top box off and made it the walkaway split. The queen was up here laying. Oh wow, that's a good sign. This is the outside frame, and you can see it's getting nicely drawn out. See that this side too. Oh, this side's full of nectar already. Wow. Okay, that's really good production here. So yeah, I took that whole top box away because the queen was up here and she was laying like crazy. So I'm hoping that these frames will be full of queen cells. Wow, and I left an entire pollen patty up here and it's gone. That's what's left of it. So you've got to choose your queens for good genetics, but then when they're making the queens, they have to be full of nutrients, right? And it looks like this box is really good, really doing well. So now the last thing that we want to see is hopefully they've taken a bunch of those eggs and made emergency queen cells out of them. This frame's decently heavy. It's going to be heavy with nectar. Yes, sir. Heavy with nectar. Wow, just full. Look at that. Well, we've had our peak, or are still in our peak spring nectar flow here. I mean, look around. Look at what we got. But we've also had our first bit of hot and dry weather. So it'd be nice to get a couple of days of rain, which we're supposed to. Okay, bees. Just to have them still producing, you know, still bringing in stuff. You really want to do splits when resources are good. And so far it looks pretty good. Wow, here's another frame. They got drone brood going there. That's no good. Oh, we might have a laying worker in here. That might not be capped yet. I gotta check that out. Yeah, I mean, you see how the size of those cells are for drone brood? I gotta check out if I put in drone brood. Yeah, I probably did, because this side is brood, right? So I was hoping they'd make queens out of this side, or this side is hatching and merging. And it probably had the drone on the other side. Let's see. Okay, so here they've got a whole bunch of the brood that I gave them, but they haven't converted any of it into queen cells. That's unfortunate. This is a frame that they should have made queens out of. Same here, look at that. This was eggs and larvae, and in 8 days it's just been capped, but they haven't made any queens out of it. Now the hive is really well behaved and they're really quiet, so they're kind of behaving like there is a queen in here. I haven't really been looking all that closely for a queen, but I'd be shocked if there was one. But these guys write their own playbooks, you know? Okay, so more brood here that they have not made a queen out of. That's disappointing. Again, this was eggs. Same day eggs, basically. So they certainly had the ability to make queen cells if they wanted, but they haven't. And why not? Are they queenless or are they not queenless? Look at that. Another frame full. Okay, there's a couple queen cells. There's 2 little wee queen cells there. You see them? Just 2 so far. And they are capped. And they're so close together, it'd be tight to pull those apart, but okay, let's keep looking. So first queen cell's there, but boy, it would have been nice to have more. Let's see what we got going here. Yeah, just a big empty frame of hatched out brood. And they're putting nectar in it. And that's about it. On this side, same deal. Just backfilling empty hatched out brood with nectar. And I don't know if we're gonna get any more frames with eggs on them, because she was more recently laying on this side, I believe, as I recall. I believe these frames were older brood, but maybe not. Who knows? Let's see. Yeah, all hatched out brood. Just hatching out now. Look at that little guy trying to come out there. Little girl, I guess. Good numbers in this hive. Oh, it just would have been nice if they made more than just 2 queen cells. Coming to the last couple of frames here, I doubt we're going to find much there. Okay, a couple more queen cells. Oh, a few more queen cells. Look at that. I don't like the look of this brood, though. You see how a lot of it is pretty bumpy down there at the bottom? But then right in the middle there, we have 1, 2, 3, kind of like 4 queen cells all clumped together. Not the nicest looking ones, but I'm gonna give them a try. And the rest is they're backfilling honey where the old brood was. Take a look at the last frame, but it's probably just a honey frame. Nice to see how calm these bees are, eh? This is essentially a queenless, emergency queenless colony. Lots of bees in it. And they're behaving just fine for me. Okay, so I'm gonna take another quick look just to see if I've missed any queen cells. I doubt it, but I'm gonna look through again. And then I'll plan on splits a few days from now based on those numbers. Right now it's just looking like maybe 1 or 2 splits. Because there were a total of something like 5 or 6 queen cells, but they're bunched together. A very tight pattern that's going to be tough to do anything with. Again, this is the drone brood side. Don't see any queen cells here. This side's got not much in it. Let's try this one. No queen cells here. On the other side, no queen cells. Make sure by moving them away a bit. Yep, no queens there. They're starting to get a little louder. Still not coming at me, but getting louder. I want this inspection to be over. Okay. So, no queen cells on this side, still hatching out that brood, but on this side, that's where we've got 2. I can probably take those 2 away. In other words, take 1 away. Maybe I'll leave 1, take 1. And then where was the next one? It was a few frames down, I think, right? Yeah, this is all hatched out brood. This is not much of anything. Put a little mark on the frames that have the queen cells on. It might save me some time when I come out next time. Okay, here what we've got. Again, hatched out brood. On this side, hatched out brood. Hatching out brood. I think the next one is where we found another clump of queen cells. Yep. I mean, there are 4 queen cells there, but I just don't think you can separate them. You see that? See how they're all clumped together? They're not the biggest, but they're big enough. I've hatched queens from small queen cells. That's not a big deal. Nothing on this side, right? Yep. So, okay. Well, now we know what we have to work with. Put an X on that one too. So we've got a total of, I think that was 6 queen cells, but really I can probably only take 1 or 2 of them. Have to leave 1 or 2 behind. So unfortunately, I was hoping to get, you know, upwards of 8 queen cells that were viable that I could move to splits. But that just wasn't going to happen this time. So it's a shame because I really want to propagate this line of bees. This is the BC bees that you see. Current generation. So I'm glad I did this a couple days out because I need to think about what I want to do here. Do I just split this hive twice? Do I maybe split this hive equally with those 2 frames? Because there's a total of 6 cells on 2 frames. Do I just make 1 other split out of this? Maybe knock them down to a 4-frame nuke box each? Or do I risk it and try to pick off 3 of those cells and try to do 3 more splits? Don't know. Look, if you know what you're doing out there, you saw what I saw, give me some advice at 4D Honeybee.